If your horse has an injury to its leg, or if your horse has worked very hard on a specific day, it is really nice to be able to wrap your horse's legs. It's a very important thing to know how to do correctly, because if the bandage is not done correctly, you can actually do more damage than good. This is what we would consider a quilt. This is what we consider a wrap. There are many different kinds of quilts and wraps out there. We prefer to use these basic quilts that wash really nicely and they last a long time. Same thing with the wrap. A lot of people would like to use these wraps. They come in different colors. The important thing when you're bandaging a horse's leg is to make sure that the horse's leg is clean and dry to start with. If you have to put some sort of medication on the horse's leg, you go ahead and you do that. But the most important thing is to start with a very clean and a very dry leg. You're going to take your quilt and you're going to roll it up so you can apply it to your horse's leg. The important thing in wrapping a horse's leg is that you always wrap everything to the inside. So when you're pulling tightly, you're pulling against the cannon bone and not the tendon. Another important thing is to make sure that the wrap starts just below the knee, so when the horse has to bend its knee, it's not going to wrinkle and pinch behind there. And we liked it to end just below the fetlock. You apply the quilt snugly but not too tight, making sure that everything's free of wrinkles as you go around. It is ideal to finish the quilt on either side of the horse's leg so you're not putting too much pressure on the horse's cannon bone or the horse's tendon. Then take your wrap, starting in the middle, and again, making sure everything is free of wrinkles, and slowly work your way down, pulling to tighten against the cannon bone and never the tendon. You come down about this far, so there's about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch of the quilt showing on the bottom, and slowly work your way back up again, trying to leave even amounts of space between each wrap. So when you get up to the top, again, you have about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch above the top, and the Velcro is applied. A good way to check to make sure that your horse's bandage is not too loose or not too tight is to tuck a finger in right behind the knee. If you can tuck your finger in very snugly, it's a sure sign that your horse's bandage is correctly done. If it's too loose, the bandage will fall down and can cause more damage. And if it's too tight and you can't get your finger in, and it's going to cause some more damage as well. Basically, take the Velcro off, unwrap the wrap, and your horse's leg is free and clear.